those all go down here, along with these. I guess that should hold, kinda. This looks incredibly dumb. Apart from the fact that it also is incredibly dumb. Just because I'll need it. Set that up first. That goes with the decouplers of those. That's not what I clicked. So that actually should tear off kind of nice. Then we're gonna go ahead and put some engines on here. As much as I don't like doing these one by one, because they tend to be unstable if I do them that way. What the hell did you just do? That's clipping into each other. Yeah, that just really makes me concerned for stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate this thing a bit. Away from here. Same about you. So that's those and those. Also, why are those four up there? There's no way this is enough parachutes. Also, there's no way this is enough delta V, thrust and weight. I think I just found the limit of that engine. Unless... we start all the engines at the same time. Again. Which ones are these? Those are those. Those also start. Which means this also starts. And all of these chutes go before that. So now we have a 1.1. That's better. Go in from that, we go even further in from that. We have 5,374 delta V on this. I kind of want to launch this into orbit on these and just refuel. Because I can't see there being any way of me getting this into orbit without SLS parts. Because nothing is better thrust to weight than those engines. Also, as I said, this is never going to be enough. Parachutes. Can you just put all of these in here? Thing is, this should land fully fueled. Even on Eve, landing this kind of monstrosity fully fueled is a little bit ridiculous without engine power. And as I want to keep my engine power for actually taking off, yeah. Where's the Delta Deluxe winglet? Just in case you're wondering what I'm landing this on, I'm pretty sure that the landing strut is not going to even reach the ground. So what I'm doing is a good old Kerbal technique of winging it. I'll just copy that over. Which is where I do this. And I land this shit on the large landing gear. This should be fine. Start is retracted. These are totally not the same height. This should be fine. Now just get this to... I want these to go when the engines go. Thank you. This has 5,346 delta V. This is not enough to get to Eve. Orbit. Is it? Oh, I mean, if I go back, this has 8,700. One thing, I'll really quickly look up how much delta V it needs. Sorry for the crackling. Delta V for Eve orbit. It requires about 7,000 to 7,500 millimeters per second delta V to get into orbit from sea level. Okay. So I have 8,500. 8,700. I should get into orbit at least. So, if nothing else, I'd go there and refuel whatever is left in orbit and bring that home. If I can only get the Kerbal into orbit, I'd at least go and bring that home. Either way, I think this is a good thing to just launch into orbit. Now, how are we going to launch this monstrosity into orbit is a good question, which I do not have the answer for. Mostly because I don't have any clue how to get anything that has enough thrust attached to this, let alone enough delta V. However, if I go ahead and say Kerbal now, then go back to compact, we have still got 8,100 meters per second of delta V in this at atmospheric level. I could just shoot this into orbit and refuel it without staging anything off. And then tow it over, I guess? Question mark? I mean, where am I going to attach the towing thing, though? Like, I'd need a bunch of attachment points for multiple big engines. This is going to be a little bit of a big project. Because what I want to do is now we're getting into the realm of really unplayable in the builder. Why? You know, honestly, I might want Kerbal attachment system for strutting these. Now I can Clampatron. And then just shoot up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 engines that attach to that and shoot this thing over to Eve. that still needs me to shoot this into space by myself, though, by itself. So, start extended. We're just going to try whether this can actually stand at all. We're going to strut this as good as possible, so at least it doesn't wobble on that part. What the hell are you doing? Why are you double clicking? Holy heck. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely gonna be a nightmare to turn. Just saying. Which means I'm gonna go ahead and put these up here. I'm going to put all the engines. Oh. Yeah, I'm also going to put these in here for now. All the engines all the way down there. And we're just going to have to restage everything once we're at like Eve. Also, I want an action group for 2 to toggle these engines, all of them. Not gimbal. Toggle engine. Toggle engine. I don't even want to use the spacebar for the most part. So this should be able to put itself into orbit of Kerbal without staging. One more thing though, re-entry on Eve. Gonna have to attach some shit to that in orbit to be able to do that. Like, I'm gonna have to, once I shut down the engines when I'm in orbit, I'm gonna have to attach big shields here with a claw. I don't have the claw yet, do I? I need science. I'm gonna have to claw to this anyway. Not anyway, but I'm gonna have to claw some heat shields to this, otherwise everything's gonna be fucked. So yeah, probably gonna claw the heat shields. I don't know where I'm gonna claw the heat shields. Because I'm definitely gonna use the inflatables. Just to see how big that is. If I put that on here and inflate it. that covers of 2 of these. Okay. What if I... So that should cover everything. Just 4 of these. 4 of these put on here, 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 and here. Should cover everything there is. Since this is going to be quite a big project, I'm going to go ahead and put this into orbit right away with Val on top and leave her there once it's in orbit for a while I build the rest of this around it. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and save this. We're also going to go ahead and launch this, but not right now, because I'm actually going to stop streaming now. Yeah, so we're going to launch this next time. We're going to build the rest of this next time. We're going to build the engines that ferry this over. We're going to get some science by landing somebody back on the moon and on Minmus with all the science attached. Just so we can research the claw and claw on the things, and then we're going to actually do the missions. So, until next stream, I'd say thanks for hanging out, thanks for watching. I love this game a lot, and I'll see you in the next stream.